Can of Pepsi?
There's only two things guaranteed in this life. One is death, and the other is the fact that I'm going to make a video on every single piece of media that an Italian man named Jack Scalfani has ever made. And baby, today I'm feeling like the Grim Reaper. Now, we've been with Jack for a while now. We've been through some highs, we've been through some lows. And today we're grabbing a shovel, boys and girls, because we're going down even further. It's quite rare that I see something with my own two eyeballs that makes me want to excrete.
Is this the new reaction scene? Yes, it is. The new YouTube scene.
Less gross way to say throw up, but I'm pretty sure I just made it 10 times worse, so apologies for that one. Today, however, is a bit of a different story because today we're looking at something called No Peak Stew.
I can always just
this is not a
pop back to this one if I need
this is not something you're
but
gonna see Jinxie
I usually
about.
leave it
This
open for the
is
switch.
The worst soup slash stew slash roast that you'll ever see with your own two eyes. And I mean that, I'll guarantee it. If you're eating anything right now, especially something that could be classified as a soup type food class, I would really recommend sticking that bad boy in your inventory because it's about to get bad. Appetites will be lost, and I don't want to get blamed for it. All right, you've been warned. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
So now that we're completely into fall, it's time for comfort food. Comfort food it's really interesting. Like, I think macaroni and cheese is comfort food. It's kind of that food you want to just, it's cold outside, you got a blanket around, you just want something warm that you can eat that just makes you, just warms your tummy.
Dealing with this southern summer is really having me miss winter and fall right now. What is y'all's favorite comfort food? Mine,
fuck this summer, bro.
I don't really know. Just anything over a bed of rice is going to do it for me.
Go back to the
just
winter.
about anything over rice, and I'm probably going to eat it.
Okay, so here's my pork tenderloin. I got a huge one. I like extra meat in my stew. So I think the recipe asked for 2 pounds, and this is
Tacos.
way more than 2 pounds.
Tacos are my comfort food.
So whatever. All right, we have apples. That's the part of the pork version. I'm throwing apples in also. If you're doing beef version, you can.
You guys should know this.
This might
No,
just
often
be
I eat
me
tacos.
Just my personal opinion. I'm open to that. But if I ever find an apple in a stew I'm served, there's gonna be a negative outcome. Personally, I'm a guy who likes fruit to be fruit. I don't really like when people start adding things of the fruit nature into other dishes. I don't think fruit belongs in a salad. I don't think fruit belongs in a pork stew. I was at a restaurant the other day and I asked their special. It was a peach salad, and I wanted to ask them why. Why would you make such a thing? But I couldn't do that because it's socially unacceptable. I mean, is this just a me thing? Does anybody want a mouthful of lettuce and then peach?
I've seen the taco
that
science
seems
clip
against
enough times to
Also,
understand that.
Why is there a can of Pepsi? I'm just now seeing that. What is
Apple can be good
what
as
is
salad.
going on?
I have onions.
Got
I
the
have
taco
tomatoes,
science
I have,
down, on God.
The baked potatoes. I've got.
I don't know what that is.
Carrots. I've got the celery. I have some sugar. I have a can of Pepsi. I have
The fuck is this?
cornstarch. Below that, I have.
I've never
eggs.
seen this.
I have Worcestershire. I have celery, cream of celery soup, V8, Lipton onion soup mix.
Am I being pranked or something? Is this a real recipe? Is this like another rendition of Garbage Stew and Jack's just trying to play it
Damn,
off?
dog.
This is really giving me the feeling here that Jack is
The
just
tea
trying to
brewed
get rid of
rice?
stuff that's about to expire. Who looks at a soup and is
The
like,
tea
yeah, you know
cooked
what this
rice?
needs?
I
A
don't
cup
know.
of sugar and a Pepsi. I mean, what?
Time to just throw everything in here. So we're gonna line the bottom. I put in extra pork, just a little bit. We'll do the carrots.
Oh my god, you scared me. Why did you pause the video like that? I mean, I guess while we're here, I might as well tell you to go subscribe to my gaming channel, because that would be a really cool thing of you to do, because you get to hear me be a little baby, like this. I think I just heard something. Oh my
What
god,
game
Jesus
is that?
What game is this?
Christ, oh my god, what the
Play that shit.
Oh my
That was
god.
creepy.
So, yeah, you
Did
should,
they update the game? Hold up, I actually gotta go figure that out. That's actually way more important to me than the fucking video. No. Okay, he probably has it under channels, right? Yeah.
What is up, everybody,
I'll subscribe.
and welcome.
Caught on camera.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to a game called Caught on Camera. Now, from the description of this game, it seems like this is if analog horror was to meet Five Nights at Freddy's, which I've got to say kind of sounds interesting. I think it's sort of similar to
I
that
think this
I'm
is
on
the same
observation
game, is
movie
it not?
But I don't know, I've never played it. Gotta be honest, going
Oh no,
into this,
because
I've
it was
never
called
really been
Alternate
too
Watch was
afraid
the
of
other one.
analog horror stuff.
Sorry, I have
find
another
it
video.
kind of silly
I got
a lot of the
videos
time.
loaded up. Okay. You cook the rice, put it in a small bowl, and put the seasoning on the rice, and then pour your hot water on it, and then mix. So this was the game that we were looking at before. That we played. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's been anything added of recently. Looks about the same. Called Caught on Camera. And it is a different game. This one was published 9 days ago.
Damn.
But hey, maybe this time will be different. Guess we're about to find.
Powerful.
Okay.
You should go do that.
Back
Have
to
you
the
done it yet?
food.
Okay, cool, sweet, thank you. You can unpause the video now. Okay, don't make this awkward.
The celery, the potatoes, the onions, the tomatoes.
This is another ingredient that makes me feel like this is a garbage stew kind of situation. Does anybody else feel like tomatoes don't really belong in this concoction? I mean, pork, potato, celery, carrots, onions, sure, that's fine. That's a stew. But when I think of stew, I don't think diced tomatoes. Is this just me?
The apples. Wow, that's pretty cool. I think I picked the right size pan. Cornstarch, sugar, the 1 packet of Lipton onion soup mix, the salt, the pepper, the extra pepper, and a little bit more pepper.
Jack, you put more pepper into this one single dish than you've put in every single other dish you've ever made on your channel
Compensation.
combined. What got into you? And this is the dish that probably needs it the least. There's so many prepackaged products going into this dish that you probably won't even be able to taste all of this pepper. I don't think I'll ever truly understand your ways, Jack.
It's gonna take a little bit. That.
The fuck is that?
Put it in the warm water.
What's going on here?
Get that diluted. There we go. And you're gonna pour it in here. Mix
That
it in.
sauce?
Okay, I'm gonna put my cream of celery in. Get that in there. My can of Pepsi.
So this I'm really having trouble wrapping my head around. Like, I've heard of Pepsi or Coke or like root beer ribs before, but I've truly never heard of anybody just dumping a can of soda into a stew. Like, there's so much liquid here, there's so many ingredients in this stew that this Pepsi's
Like-
gonna have no effect whatsoever, other than adding just more sugar than there already is.
If you go to somebody's house and you eat a stew and then afterwards they tell you that they use soda to cook that stew, how does that make you feel? Have you played Neighbor? What is Neighbor? Or I think it's called Neighbor. Hello Neighbor? Yeah, Hello Neighbor. I played the first one, and then I kept seeing that the second one was like they fucked up or some shit, so I haven't played the second one.
I really can't understand the thought process here. What makes this even more confusing is that I tried to like reverse search the recipe that Jack used in this video, because he rarely makes his own recipes, he usually just kind of reconstructs ones he finds, and I found the one that I think he based this off of, and it did not have a Pepsi in the original recipe, so I don't know what made Jack think, you know what, this needs a good old-fashioned Pepsi Cola. That's gonna bring it all together.
My Worcestershire. All mixed together. Bring your pan over, and I'm just gonna basically pour this over the. Then it says to add V8 or tomato juice to bring the level up. So here we go.
So I double checked, and in the description of this video it calls for a half a cup of tomato juice, and Jack decides to add 64 ounces of V8 to this puppy. Why even have a recipe in the first place? Yeah, let's add a single can of Pepsi to cut out the half gallon of V8 we just dumped in this. This is tomato and apple stew. That's what we're making.
Let's open it up on your side so you guys can see it first. Here we go.
Oh my god, my
peek
fucking
now.
glasses are so greasy from work.
It's been like over 8 hours. Oop, gotta be careful.
Right there. Pizza.
Huh? It's really real good.
Where did the pizza come from?
I made it.
Oh.
Steam out.
No, not made it, but like frozen.
They're fresh?
No, like it's frozen.
Like you
Oh,
just
wow.
make it though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's really good.
This is one of those things where this is not even
got a problem
necessarily a
with that?
commentary on Jack. I mean, it kind of is, but this is mainly a complaint about the dish itself. Am I alone in thinking that this would be absolutely disgusting? I love a good roast. I love
Have
a
you ever
good
heard the
stew,
iron
but
lung?
this-
Yeah, I've heard of it.
This is not that. Not for me, at least.
Yes, I
don't
wouldn't cough
want
after big
tomatoes,
rips.
apples, V8, Pepsi, all this stuff in a roast. Give me beef, carrots, onions, potatoes, and put in some beef broth. You don't need 48 ingredients to make a stew when half of them don't even work together. I really don't get this. Is anybody else with me on this?
There it is.
Don't you know the
Beautiful.
science behind
Okay,
cough
so
to
the
get
only thing
off?
that this stew needs right now is some garlic bread. So hot. So good. You know that, and now I know what the cornstarch was for. It brought all the kind of gravy or sauce or whatever together. It did a great job. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm about ready to start chowing down right in front of you. Amazing flavor. I'm going to try this again with beef. I'm going to go more beef base, give it that real big kick. This came out awesome. So we'll give it a try.
Yeah, Jack, I don't think that's going to be happening. I'm just now noticing the absolute ungodly amount of food he's just made. Once again, I went back and checked the recipe, and he like tripled everything for some reason. Jack lives with one other person, and he looks like he's about to go feed a small village. Jack, you didn't even know if you liked this yet. Why would you make this much? These are questions I need answers to. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? Am I just out of the loop when it comes to the stew meta? Have we just started adding apples and tomato slices to every stew? Is that just what we do now? If that's the case, I mean, I guess I missed the memo. That's a memo I'm okay with missing, though. I can say that with confidence. If you enjoyed this video, please
might
leave
be
a
able to
like
take
and
a
walk
couple
on over to
days
that
off,
subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I
can,
have
like,
for you
maybe
today.
ask them if I can have less hours for those 2 weeks, but I won't be able to take the whole time off. Why? What's up? You get just like they closing down, or
Yeah,